almost 9 a.m. now, Beijing time.
Now the ground staff help the what called the 03, the Jiang Xinlin, into the cabin. You may notice with the help and also very carefully protect his helmet.
So the first Taikonaut is now
first because this is a camera inside the orbital module.
The orbital module, and he will slide down to the return capsule.
Yes, the ground team help him to go down to the re-entry capsule. You can see the hatch is very small.
The hatch is very small. They have to be very careful because there's a lot of cargo. There's a lot of sensitive equipment. These are their custom-made seats. The commander will be sitting in the middle. The other two Taikonauts by his side. We're still seeing that trail of one veteran plus two new Taikonauts. And
Tang Shengjie.
Mr. Tang Shengjie is another Taikonaut, a new Taikonaut embarking on this journey. This is his first mission as well.
So Mr. Tang Shengjie is 02, and he also...
Tang Shengjie is 02 of the mission. He's kind of a legend himself. He will be the first Taikonaut to return, actually, to the Tiangong Space Station. And he set a record of the shortest interval between
two flight missions.
Manned flight missions. So he's already a legend. Well, we just saw some banners. Welcome. 20 seconds. Professor Liu is getting nervous. I can feel that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
From a vertical
Over the past 2 decades, since China sent its first Taikonaut,
青山 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
11 manned missions. This is the 12th mission, carrying the youngest ever Shenzhou crew since the construction of China's Tiangong Space Station.
So this vehicle comes from the camera what I mentioned, mounted on the second stage of the rocket and looking backwards, so we can see the two boosters.
And these cameras are so important. They bring us a real-time scenario, real-time monitoring of what is going on with the rocket to see its trajectory and to really visualize how that flight is going. I think it's super important.
So I believe at this moment you can see the direction has already changed. So the pitch over has already been successfully conducted, and the next critical step will be the jettisoning of the emergency escape tower.
And how much further into the flight will that happen? The jettisoning of the escape tower?
Escape tower. About 100 seconds also.
100 seconds. That's about a minute 40 seconds into the flight. We could see the separation, the jettisoning of the emergency escape tower.
This, I believe at this moment it's already supersonic and already past what we call the max Q, which means the maximum aerodynamic forces to the launch vehicle.
I mean, this is something the Taikonauts would have experienced in their training also.
Okay, jettisoned.
Okay, the escape tower has now been jettisoned.
And the next critical step will be the separation of the 4 boosters. About 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes into the flight, we will see boosters come off.
We also heard voice that all the ground stations tracking very normally, either the optical telescopes and the radars.
I love hearing them. I love hearing them report that everything is going on smoothly, normally. They have a very calming, very soothing voice.
Great.
The boosters have come off.
4 boosters. Oh, and also the first stage is separated.
The first stage has been separated.
Yeah. We have a camera on the rear part of the second stage to monitor the working of the main engine of the second stage.
How many of these tracking ships do we have for this mission? Do we know that?
It
二级
depends.
邮寄关机，船舰
Oh,
分离
great.
分离。
Okay, this is a key moment. The spacecraft has separated from the carrier rocket. Professor Yang, does that mean that Shenzhou 17 is now in its predetermined orbit?
We will have some checking whether the orbital parameters is accurate enough. Only in these circumstances we can announce it is a successful launch. Moreover, there is also another two important steps. One is to that's the unfolding of the solar panels.
How do they monitor from
to check?
inside
There were
space?
instruments and there are echoes
北京
of
五
every
班板展开
parameter.
指令链，发送开始。
Great.
Okay, those are the solar panels, right?
Yeah, unfolded.
Okay, the solar panels on the spacecraft have just unfolded, which indicates, well, primitive success of the launch.
Yes, yes.
The long march to FY-17 carrier rocket has sent Shenzhou 17 manned spacecraft to the preset orbit. The solar panels have been unfolded successfully and are functioning well. I declare the launch of Shenzhou 17 mission a complete success. Thank you.
A complete success. A round of applause from everyone here who has worked tirelessly
That's quite a
on this
relief
mission.
for
What a sigh of relief for everyone.
Right, for everyone.